Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to be showcasing the AGL GT Super Saiyan Trunks who awakened when the new Super Saiyan 4 events came out. I hadn't gotten around to doing it until now. I had all of his paths open for quite a while, but before his awakening he was a pretty bad unit, so I'd never really done anything to him. And then, of course, we got so many of those SR physical GT Trunkses over the course of this anniversary that I was easily able to get him to SA10. And so, while trying out different units for the Punch Bag event, I ended up rainbowing him because he is a very strong nuker, and I'll go over why right now. So, I'm going to bring up his details on the screen since he's not on this first rotation, and we'll go through this very quickly. So, he is Confidence Imbuing Moment Super Saiyan Trunks GT. So his leader skill, AGL Tech and Physical, Key +3, HP Attack and Defense 70%. I mean, it's not terrible, I suppose. His super attack, the Finish Buster, greatly raises defense for one turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy. So the greatly raises defense is 50%, which is pretty decent. So he'll be able to tank fairly well after he super attacks. And then his passive skill is attack plus 20% and defense plus 10% per key sphere obtained. So it's any color. And then an additional attack plus 7% and an extra key per rainbow key sphere. So for each rainbow sphere, he's getting 27% attack, as well as picking up an extra key. Now, the reason this caught my eye and why I decided to rainbow him and try him out on the punch bag thing is 20% attack per orb is one of the highest per orb attack boosts that a nuker actually has in the game. So I think he's tied with like the transforming Trunks that we don't have yet, but I think he has to pick up tech orbs. But it's per any orb, and obviously rainbows he gets even more as well. So his links could be where he's let down a little bit just in terms of raw attack power. He has Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Golden Warrior, Cold Judgment, GT, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So his only actual attack links are Fierce Battle for 15% and Super Saiyan for 10%. So... And then categories, he's on quite a few: Hybrid Saiyans, Dragon Ball Seekers, Vegeta Family, Siblings Bond, and Super Saiyan, which we don't have on Global yet, obviously. So, jumping back in over here, we are... Actually, I'm going to put him in the front, since we get to see him block all of those attacks. And there's quite a lot of rainbow orbs on this particular rotation, so... Because that's 6 right there. So that's already 120% attack, plus another 21%, because there's 3 rainbow orbs. So that's already very good. For a later turn, I did bring some key changing items, as well as the Chilai item, which is the AGL equivalent of the changes random orbs to that color and then gives you an attack boost per orb as well, which is obviously, those are very important for the punch bag event. So obviously I have mentioned it a couple of times already. I did try, see 33 damage, that's really good. I did have a couple of attempts with this guy on the punch bag thing and didn't manage to get to the 99 million. So I'm not sure whether or not he can do it. He didn't crit either time for me, so I'm not really sure. I did get fairly close, but unfortunately with that event, it is complete RNG. I've tried recording a couple of attempts with certain characters who can make that 99 million, and a lot of them are very reliant on you changing the entire field of orbs. Like if there's 1 or 2 left out, it doesn't quite work. And some of them are, even with a full field of orbs, very much reliant on getting a crit. So it really is annoying that you can only do that event twice a day, because it's... I've had one evening where I tried to record one. All 6 attempts, the main person to deal damage was in the 7th slot, so it was basically a complete waste. I didn't actually get a single legitimate attempt out of that entire day. So I don't really understand it, because the event is hard enough as it is, let alone the fact you can only try it twice a day. So, but I mean, fortunately, I have managed to complete all of the missions, but I just used the very standard like LR Gohan approach. But I wanted to try and get some non-LRs that can do it. I've done it with Super Saiyan 3 Broly, Apparently Texel can do it, but I haven't had any luck on the chances that I've had with when I've tried using him. He's either been in the last slot or we've got no crit or something like that. So, but anyway, obviously as usual, I've done this a few times recently, but we're taking on the STR Super Boo event simply because the event is really long. Let's put you in the middle there. Let's see. So I think the item changes. It's tech. Yeah, it's tech to AGL. Kind of want to wait until we have a rotation that has a lot of both of those, but although I guess that connects us to that AGL one with the rainbow as well. Let's do it. I bought plenty of them, and we got the Chilai one as well. In fact, we could use it now. I wonder what ones she would change. Let's see, because we can do it twice in the video. So, oh, she changed the purple ones. That's pretty good. Okay, so that's quite a lot of orbs, plus the attack bonus per orb collected as well. So let's have a look at... Obviously, this attack stat is going to be massively inflated. This is not the kind of thing you'd expect to see on a regular turn. But we've got a support unit here as well, so I thought we'd see what we could get up to here. Yeah, 4.4 million. Not bad. So obviously not the damage, not really reflecting that because this Boo has great damage reduction. But yeah, all the defense that he gains from picking up orbs, as well as the 50% defense from his super. So he took basically no damage at all. Puller letting me down, not getting the built-in dodge there. Well, she didn't get it a single time. I mean, there's no other Peppy Gals units on the team, but it should still be 30%, so that's very disappointing. Right, so Boo's going to start healing here. I should probably do the same in case he... Because my God Vegeta, I think, only has one dupe, and so if his chance to guard passive doesn't go off, a super attack from Boo here would be really bad. So let's do this. Try and keep some of these AGL orbs here. I want to see another rotation of him with a natural selection of orbs. Once we get through the transformations and we get to the STR where he loses his damage reduction, we'll try and finish him off with one last big nuke attack. So I want to see at least one more standard turn one first before we do that. Hey, we're going to get the super attack counter as well. It's been a while since I've seen Vegeta's one, so I do like that flying kick to the face. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what time I'll be putting this up, but I'll be putting this up today. Later this evening at the reset is when the final Dragon Ball becomes available, and I will be streaming both getting that final Dragon Ball and then going on to do the Shadow Dragons event that goes live once you have collected them all, and then that goes straight into the Omega Shenron EZA as well. So swing by the channel because we'll be doing all of that. So 6 orbs, that seems like a fairly reasonable, like, average amount to collect. That's 120% attack boost, and we do have a support unit on the rotation as well. So I feel like this is a more reasonable, what you would expect on a sort of turn to turn basis from this guy. So what can we get up to here? Well, I mean, we easily broke 1 million, so that's definitely not bad. Obviously, the biggest downside to Nukas, because he doesn't get any sort of flat attack boost, if you ever get a really odd set of orbs where you can literally only pick up 2 or 3 orbs with him for that turn, then you're obviously going to get a very small boost, and that can be a bit of a detriment. But I guess if you are going to bring a unit like this, depending on what the event is, if you're going to bring a unit like him to try and get off some nuking style attacks, then it's probably a good idea to bring those orb changing items. I guess we can give you some STR orbs. Okay, so we've got quite a few AGLs left laying around. I'm going to try and get rid of as many non-tech ones as I can. Change all the tech ones and then use the Chilai. As you can see here, his damage reduction is massively reduced now, so we're able to deal some fairly decent damage. I think we're still, is it one phase away from the end where he has literally 0 damage reduction, but you can still fairly easily kill him in this stage. In fact, I probably shouldn't have gotten the 18 key super with Vegeta, but I'm pretty sure he has enough health to survive this. Yeah, he does. Excellent. So I think with the nuking, with all the item boosts, we should finish him off with the Trunks over here. You gonna dodge this time? There we go. I don't want to take too many super attacks. And we got the support as well from the Easy A Vegeta. So right, we want to change the, so because the these ones that change a random color, obviously they can't change ones that have already changed, so you want to use this first, because if you use the Chilai and then the random one that it picks is Tech, then you've shot yourself in the foot a little bit. So let's see, what ones is it going to do? Oh, it did the STR ones, that's very good. So yeah, it's definitely the best one. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 2 of them are rainbows as well. So plus the boost from the actual Chilai item itself. So yeah, it's good night Super Boo here, I think. And of course we should take 0 damage, well, almost 43 damage, 3.6 million on the attack stat, and yeah, it's almost 3 million damage. Additional normal as well, so he did over 3 million damage for the turn, and typically enough he survives with the tiniest little bit of health, so it's up to Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta to final flash him into oblivion. So that is going to be it for the GT Trunks showcase. He's a pretty decent unit. Like all nukers, he will just suffer from situational rotations where you can't pick up a huge amount of orbs. But obviously he links well with most of the Vegeta family team. He has all of those common links, including, of course, having GT, Super Saiyan and Fierce Battle. We used him here as a link partner for the Super Saiyan 4. Obviously not his best link partner, but a good link partner for him if you are running a Vegeta on both rotations, because obviously you want to use the STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the other one, who we didn't bring here because we didn't want to just steam through the event. So anyway, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let me know what you think of this Trunks and all the other 4-year awakenings down in the comments below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.